The final weeks of Master Kirpal's 1963 World Tour were reserved for destinations in South America. He arrived in Panama on January 7th. He stayed at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Wally Crawford, who were his local representatives. As it turns out, during these days preceding Master's arrival, Panama was going through a period of unrest, and protests were on the rise. Even with all that, the arrival of Kirpal Singh received front-page coverage in the newspapers. The next 2 days were filled with scheduled activities. This included a brief outing to see the famous Panama Canal. Also that same day, there was a quick stop to the Pan American building. All members of the party, including Master Kirpal, had to fill out paperwork and hand over their passports. It was part of the procedure to arrange for their departure. On the evening of January 9th, the social unrest turned violent. Riots erupted throughout the city. There was widespread looting. Businesses were burned and cars were overturned. Before it was all over, 26 people died. This footage was taken by Princess Narendra as Master's car was traveling through the city shortly afterwards. Now, one of the buildings that was burned was the Pan American building. All the contents were completely destroyed. This included all the documents for Master's continued travel, the passports, the visas, and the tickets. So this event caused the cancellation of all remaining travel plans in South America. The next day, martial law took effect in the city, and all public functions were forbidden. The remainder of the program had to be quickly shifted to private homes. But even with all this, devotees continued to make their way to the Crawfords' home where the Master was staying. The American guards of the Canal Zone were shocked that people were willing to risk their lives to be with their Master. It became obvious that nothing could deter them. Every morning there was meditation with the Master. He also held 4 initiations, accommodating those who had made their way to him from other countries. During the day, the small group of initiates enjoyed the close presence of the Master, and the Master's protection was evident to everyone during these anxious days. The atmosphere surrounding a saint has a unique quality, a unique tranquility, permeated with love and kindness. What a contrast this was, compared to the fear and the violence that were present in other parts of the city. So after 10 days, the Master and his party departed Panama. They returned to Washington, D.C. after a brief stop in Miami. The unexpected cancellation of additional stops in South America created a big 2-week opening in Master's schedule. As a result of that, the concluding days of Master's 4-month world tour came to be filled with what Russell has described as the 12 Days of Wonder. These were the 12 amazing days when Master stayed in Mr. Khanna's house in Washington, D.C. And there he gave a series of immensely powerful, intimate talks. These were mostly to small groups of initiates in Mr. Khanna's living room, and they were all recorded. That's Russell in the lower right, operating the tape machine. So these were the final days of Master's 4-month world tour, and this collection of talks that were given in this time period can be viewed as a magnificent culmination